Not today. I've been excited about this rally continuing through from yesterday because, as you know, I've been buying all along and sometimes had to suffer some drawdowns. So the question now is this rally going to continue? What I think is going to happen here is we're going to establish a new trading range. I mean, last week I talked about that I think we've seen the lows, and that was in mid-June. And I think this last 2 weeks have been very important in terms of information. The earnings expectations were pretty dire. They've come in pretty well. You saw that in reactions to the banks, which missed. They bounced up. You saw it with American Express, which had blowout earnings. They were at a year low 2 weeks before that. And, of course, you saw it with Microsoft and Alphabet yesterday. They missed their numbers, but it was not as bad as investors feared. And, of course, the Fed yesterday, really saying, hey, we don't see a recession out there. We're going to be watching the data. And they've been very aggressive because I think and Powell said it yesterday, the consumer and businesses are in very good shape. So this is real positive. So I think
Barb, within all of that, the positive price action, sure, and we're up 7.5% on the month. But
Right.
Would you be buying cyclical parts of the market? It's working today, financials, industrials, given that we did just see a second quarter in a row of negative growth. Whether it's a recession or not, we're seeing the economy slow.
Yeah, Sarah, I don't know if that's really sustainable. I mean, I think the GDP number obviously was not good. At the top of the first quarter, that had special circumstances, but I think the market will be looking through that. So I still think you've had a bear market in tech stocks and consumer discretionary. They've had nice moves. They've been the leader since mid-June, but I think that's going to continue. But I think what you're seeing is a broad-based rally here. People just want to get positioned. They've been underinvested. They've been pessimistic. And so I think that's what you're seeing now. So I think they're just rotating into groups that haven't moved for a while.
Got it. It has been a big day. I want to hit on the airlines. Spirit Airlines as well. Shares are rallying after agreeing to be acquired by JetBlue for $3.8 billion. This just a day after Spirit ended its merger agreement with Frontier because it lacked shareholder support. Meanwhile, shares of Southwest are under pressure after the carrier beat Wall Street's earnings estimates, but announced mixed guidance and then also warned of rising costs. Phil LeBeau joins us. Phil, what a saga. Spirit fought off that merger so hard with JetBlue for months, saying that the regulators wouldn't approve it. Why now are they making this deal, and will the regulators approve?
Well, they say that they believe that they can get this deal across the finish line, though when we had Spirit CEO Ted Christie on Squawk Box this morning, he really never gave a complete answer as to what's changed. Why was he so emphatic for so long that regulators would never approve a deal between Spirit and JetBlue, and now they think that they can get it across the finish line? Look, let's talk about the obvious elephant in the room here, Sarah. This is a far richer deal which rewards Spirit shareholders, even if it is ultimately rejected by the DOJ. So if you are a Spirit shareholder, you can put the gun to the head, so to speak, of Spirit management and say, make this deal. Even if it ultimately dies, you still get rewarded. You still get paid by JetBlue. And I think that's a big component of this agreement between Spirit and JetBlue, though nobody will come out and say that.
Well, so are the analysts thinking it actually gets done?
Oh, there's a lot of skepticism there. Look, could it happen? Yes. But we know that the Biden administration is already taking JetBlue to court over its Northeast alliance with American. They want to unwind that. Do you think that they're going to be more receptive to a JetBlue-Spirit merger? Really, any merger within the airline industry, not just JetBlue and Spirit. There's a healthy amount of skepticism, Sarah.
Any merger within any industry might be also a point to raise. Barb, right. What do you do about this airline trade?
Well, I think Phil's right. I think there's a lot of uncertainty in terms of regulatory issues. I think the Biden administration is signaling some important new directions here, and I think you would just be wise to be cautious. So you could stay and wait, or you could take the money and run. So I think that is not my cup of tea in terms of the probabilities here. It seems pretty much a crapshoot.